Hey y'all, my name is Mallory from Stay at Home Mallory. I post all kinds of homemaking and cleaning content, and today's video is going to be how I'm preparing my body for labor. I am a good bit into the third trimester now. I'm 32 weeks, so still a good bit away from my due date. I'm not trying to induce labor, but I want to start getting my body ready for labor in any way that I possibly can. So I figured I would let y'all know what I'm doing, and y'all can let me know what y'all are doing also. So the first category is physical activities, and the first of that category is walking. I feel like that one's like one of the most common tips for labor, so nothing like earth-shattering here, but it helps like strengthen your muscles, and it helps move baby down like into position, and then of course, you know, blood flow, just keeping you healthy, you know, keeping your body moving in any way is great in pregnancy, and walking is one of the easiest ways to do that. So the second thing is squats. Another pretty obvious, you know, pretty common thing that you're told. It helps, you know, again, with just blood flow and general like body movement, which is great, but this really helps like open up your pelvis so baby can move down and start putting pressure on the cervix and, you know, get things like rolling and whatnot. Next are Kegels. This really helps you like strengthen your pelvic floor muscles, which are obviously pretty important during labor and delivery. So it just helps you strengthen those muscles and get them ready for labor. The next is not necessarily an exercise, but it's bouncing and doing hip circles and whatnot on a yoga ball or birthing ball, whatever you call it. This really helps open up the pelvis because of how you sit on it. It helps like open it up, relax those muscles. It helps baby get down into position. That way, you know, baby's head is putting pressure on the cervix, which obviously helps speed things up, and it really helps bring like blood flow. And depending on, you know, like you can do like figure eights with your hips, you can do circles, you can bounce, all sorts of stuff, and you know, it can help move baby into the right position also. So yeah, and it really just helps like with your posture, because I know I have terrible posture and sit super slouched. So like sitting on a yoga ball, you don't really have a choice. You have to sit up straight, and like slouching down during pregnancy and whatnot, especially towards the end, is not good for like baby's positioning or whatnot. I'm obviously not a doctor. I didn't say this at the beginning, but I am obviously not a doctor, and I'm not like educated on any of these. These are just things that I've done to prepare for like my past 2 labors that I had, and just things that I've heard other moms talking about and whatnot. So I'm not a medical professional, so take this however you want it. So the next little category I have is like food and drinks. First is obviously water. Like that's throughout your whole life, but especially when you're preparing for labor, it is a major physical task. So just like as if you're preparing for the Olympics or something, you need to be hydrated because your body's gonna need it. And vitamins. Obviously, you're supposed to be taking prenatals throughout your pregnancy, and sometimes you get put on extras. Like I personally am on extra iron and vitamin C, and you're supposed to take them throughout, but especially towards the end, I try to make sure I'm definitely taking those, because again, it's just a major physical like effort that your body puts forth during labor. So you need all the water, all the vitamins, nutrients, minerals, whatever that you can get. So I'm also eating pineapples and drinking pineapple juice. I get like canned pineapple chunks and eat those, and then drink the juice out of the can also. And I get like pure pineapple juice, like, or pineapples with like normal juice, not like super sweetened and whatnot that you can find sometimes. But you know, it's kind of hit and miss. Some people think it works, some people don't, but hey, if I think it might help, I'm going to do it, because I'm trying to prepare for a natural childbirth too. Hopefully no epidural this time. So if it may help me, I'm gonna do it. But anyways, the pineapple and pineapple juice is supposed to just kind of help soften your cervix, which, you know, that's the main part of labor. Active labor is when you're dilating from like 0 to 10. and that's the longest part. But I'm hoping with doing these things to help soften up the cervix and whatnot, it will help speed that process along. I'm also eating dates. There are multiple different ways you can like prepare dates if you don't like the taste. It's not just the taste, it's the texture of dates. But you can like blend them up in smoothies and whatnot too. But dates are supposed to help with, again, like softening your cervix. They're supposed to help like strengthen uterine contractions, so like each contraction is more effective. So that way, you know, hopefully you will have less contractions and get there quicker. And it's supposed to produce oxytocin and prostaglandins, which, you know, again, not a medical professional, so I don't really know, but oxytocin is like a major thing during labor, and then the prostaglandins are what help like the cervix itself. I'm also drinking the red raspberry leaf tea every day. It's supposed to help strengthen your uterus, like your uterine muscles, and increase blood flow to that area. Plus, you know, just anything to help boost your hydration before labor anyways. So, and the last few things are kind of like miscellaneous type things. I made a like labor affirmation playlist on YouTube. You can download apps and whatnot, but usually you have to like subscribe to like a monthly plan or whatever. And there are lots of like free ones on YouTube. So I created a labor affirmation playlist on YouTube, and I'm starting to like listen to those to just kind of help prepare myself and get myself in the mindset of, you know, like not being scared of labor, being ready for it. My body's meant to do this, you know, just all the affirmations and whatnot. And I'm also going to use that during labor, but I think, you know, listening to it beforehand kind of helps, you know, get you in that right mindset. And you can also do like breathing exercises and meditation and stuff like that, kind of like along with that or instead of that or whatever too, you know, to kind of help with pain management and just your mindset, because labor is like majorly, obviously it's a physical thing, but it's hugely a mindset thing also. So that just kind of helps you get in the right mindset. So kind of awkward to talk about, but perineal massages, I think I'm pronouncing that right, are supposed to help reduce the amount of tearing and like, you know, help elasticity and whatnot. Like I said, really awkward to talk about, but you can Google that if you want more information on that one. And then, of course, last but not least, you know what they say about like what puts baby in gets baby out. And again, you can Google it if you want more on that one too. So yeah, those are just things that I personally am doing to prepare for labor. Every labor is different. Some things may work for you, may not work for you. Some of it I'm sure is like placebo effect, whatever. I don't care. Like I said earlier, I'm really, really hoping and praying for a natural childbirth this time. So anything that may help speed it along or ease the pain or, you know, anything that may help out, I'm gonna do it. And none of this is by any means supposed to like induce labor. I'm not trying to induce labor, especially right now. I'm only like 32 weeks along, but I am not trying to induce labor. I know baby will come when baby is ready, and that's still like 2 months away from here. But even as I get further along, I don't really like to try and induce labor. But if you guys have any other like tips or ideas or tricks or methods or anything, I don't know what I was doing just now. Drop them in the comments below, because I know, like I said, I want all the things, because anything that may help, I want to know and I want to do it. So, and there may be other people watching this video that could really benefit from other ideas. So if there's anything you did that really helped things, or someone you know, or just things that you heard of, drop them in the comments too, because like I said, I want to hear them. There may be someone else watching this that really needs all the tips and advice like me. And yeah, come back in 2 months and I will let you know if these things helped or not. Hopefully labor will be nice and quick and smooth and easy. So we'll find out in 2 months and I can update you guys on that. But anyways, I hope this video has been beneficial to you, especially if you're giving birth soon. It's really never too early to start preparing your mind and body for labor. It's never too early, but especially once the 3rd trimester hits. Right now, I'm trying to get myself into the habits, because I'm not doing all of these every single day consistently, even though I would like to, but I'm trying to get myself in the habit of that. That way, the closer I get, hopefully I will be doing all of these much more consistently consistently. But anyways, I am wishing all of you who are giving birth soon luck. And like I said, if you're about to give birth or have already, you got any advice that I didn't cover, please drop it below, because I know all of us, no matter how many times you've given birth, you can always still use advice. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling on and on. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!